What's up, Aaron? I was just looking for some help on my kickflips because I'm having trouble with them. And two problems happen all the time when I try to do them. One is when I go to flick with my front foot, sometimes the board will do a burial. I don't know why. And also another common problem that happens to me a lot is that I usually flick really good, but then my back foot comes down too soon and stops the rotation halfway through, which kind of screws it up. And I can ollie really well, which is what you said we should be able to do in the video, so I can show you that. Alright, and here's a kickflip.
Okay, so thanks a lot for sending in your video, and I'm going to do my best to help you out. Cool, so watch your front foot there. It starts to look good as it's sliding up the board. It looks like the flick is good, but then you just lose control of the board and your front foot just kind of shoots out and down. So here we go again. Looks okay right there, but at that point you need to continue bringing your front foot up. Although your flick is like not quite there, obviously the board is getting way out of your control, but from right here you need to continue bringing that foot up, and it's that motion of bringing that foot up that just causes a little pop right off the edge that gives it that flick. But the overall thing, and the thing I want you to work on the most important thing I can tell you right now is to do every step of this order right here. You went from how to ollie to kickflip. You skipped frontside 180, backside 180, pop shove it, frontside shove it, and heel flip. You don't have to master every single one of those, but it's extremely important that you learn the tricks on a gradient so you can build your skills up. The reason you're having problems with the board doing like shove-its and getting away from you and your back foot stopping the board from rotating is because you're not quite ready to learn the kickflip yet, because there's previous tricks that you skipped. So it's very, very, very important to build your board control up step by step. If you just go from ollie to kickflip, it's going to be way too hard, and you're going to hit kickflip, and it's going to be like this insane, daunting task that you can never accomplish. If any of you guys are on a trick and it just seems too hard, it's because you skipped an earlier step you should have learned. Okay, well with that said, this is what you can do to practice the kickflip if you so wish. I know the kickflip is kind of like skateboarding, like it's like a drug, like you just can't get away from it. I always tell kids to learn the steps on a gradient, but they just want to learn kickflips. So anyways, once you can flip the board and land with your front foot, then learn flipping the board and landing with your back foot. Notice that I do it differently with my front foot and my back foot. And then once you do have that, you can flick it and control it and keep it underneath you and be able to catch it in the air and land it just like that. So let's watch this. My back foot pops straight down, my front foot slides straight up, and then I pop my toe up off the end of the board. That's what causes the flick. This right here, pop, up, and then you see my back foot is right there to catch it. If you pop your front foot up correctly, the board is right there. You can't help but land it. So yeah, I know I kind of went off in this video about the gradients, but it is extremely important. So you guys should just get Skateboarding Made Simple and save yourself the time and effort of trying to figure out what step to learn, and skipping steps and not knowing why it's getting so hard. And just get the video and do every single step in it. Get the video and follow it exactly.